This play is sponsored by the California Civil Liberties Public Education Program, a state-funded grant project of the California State Library.
This is LA Theater Works. I'm Susan Loewenberg. In a small Louisiana Cajun community in the late 1940s, Jefferson, a young, illiterate black man, is falsely convicted of murder and is sentenced to death. Grant Wiggins, a local schoolteacher, agrees to talk with the condemned man. The disheartened Wiggins had once harbored dreams of escaping from his impoverished youth, yet he returned to his hometown after university to teach children whose lives seemed as unpromising as Jefferson's. And now, A Lesson Before Dying by Romulus Linney, based on the novel by Ernest J. Directed by Nick Olcott, starring Keith Glover and Jamahl Marsh, a co-production with the Smithsonian Associates and Voice of America.
Had some hard days. In here.
What?
Sheriff said in here. You can sit down if you like.
No, thank you, Deputy.
Is the preacher coming?
Not today. Teacher today.
Teacher?
From the plantation school.
Sheriff Guidry know about him?
Not yet.
He'd better. He's not happy about any of it.
I know that.
Please, you can sit down.
No, thank you.
Suit yourself.
The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul.
In there.
Whoa.
So, you came.
You think I wouldn't?
Jefferson on trial, you didn't come, you forget about him.
Miss Emma, that boy is going to die.
You think he did it?
It doesn't make any difference what I think.
He is innocent.
All right.
Could you open up a chair so I can sit down?
He wouldn't give you a chair?
I never asked him for one. I'm asking you.
Miss Emma, Jefferson is as good as dead.
I know that.
There was a trial. The verdict was guilty. I teach school. I can't raise the dead.
I know that, too.
All I can do is try to keep others from ending up like he did.
How hard?
Ma'am?
How hard you try for others here?
As hard as I can.
Which ain't much.
Why are you insulting me?
Why not? Who took you in? Huh? From the road, from the dirt.
My Aunt Lou.
Who brung you up?
Tante Lou.
When nobody else cared if you lived or if you died, who fed you?
She did.
And who was her friend, huh? Who else put grits in your mouth? Who else mended one pair of pants while you wore the other? Who saved dollars and nickels and dimes and pennies so you could go to that college?
You did. I don't deny it.
You're trying to, like right now, but I'm not letting you. You owe me something, Mr. School Teacher.
You asking me to save his life?
No.
Then what do you want me to do?
They called him a hog.
Called him a what?
You'd know it if you'd been at the trial.
Who called Jefferson a hog?
You want to see Sheriff Guidry, you got to do it now.
All right.
Miss Emma, who is this?
She wants him here.
Grant Wiggins is teacher at the plantation school.
What is he doing here?
I want him to see my boy, Jefferson.
You kin to the prisoner?
No, sir.
What's in there?
Clean clothes in the package, food in the basket.
In the first place, the prisoner is not your son. He's your godson. In the second, this is no place for a picnic. What's your name again, Professor?
Grant Wiggins, sir.
Can I teach you something, Professor?
Yes, sir.
Miss Emma calls up my wife. She can't meet Jefferson in his jail cell because it is too cramped. Day room, too many people. Now, how about that?
I don't know, Sheriff.
You sure? You sure you don't know she told my wife we owe it to her? Anything like that?
No, sir.
Did you put her up to this?
No, sir.
Mm-hmm. Well, then my wife calls me on the phone. I say, well, they can use this storeroom. But now that isn't enough. She wants some school teacher to counsel the convict, too. Now, what do you think about that?
I think it's up to you, Sheriff.
Mm-hmm. That's right. It is. A man to be executed is in my personal custody. I decide, and the answer is no, Professor, get out of here.
I called this number.
Did you hear me, Professor?
A phone number.
What?
Henri Foucheux and his wife. They both waiting to hear from you.
You called him?
And his wife. I was with the Foucheux family a long time, and you know it.
Yo, you are pushing me very hard.
Call Mr. and Mrs. Foucheux. They waiting.
God damn it. Come on, Paul.
Yes, sir.
Henri Foucheux.
I worked for those people near 30 years. How many of their babies I hold in these arms? How many clothes I wash? How many meals I serve? Who ran Foucheux House when there was divorces and deaths in that family? Who carried law papers to the courthouse and flowers to the graveyard? I did all kind of things for the Henri Foucheux. And Sam Guitry's wife is a Foucheux. They'll do what I want.
And what is that, Miss Emma?
It was Jefferson's own lawyer called him a hog.
The public defender? Why?
He saw the verdict was going to be guilty. So he says, look at this boy. What kind of justice is this? Backwoods Louisiana, dirt poor, no nothing is nothing, not even a human being. I would as soon put a hog in that electric chair, 'cause that's what we be doing, electrocuting a hog. That's what was said before all the world while you wasn't there. Now, Jefferson don't say nothing except, yes, all right, he's a hog. And they can drag him to that chair and kill him like a hog. And that's what he's gonna make them do.
Foucheux family says yes. I say within the law.
The law's gonna kill Jefferson, Mr. Guitry. I accept that.
Then what do you want done here?
Grant Wiggins is a teacher.
So?
I want him to teach my Jefferson to die like a man.
What?
Wiggins, what is this?
Evidently, the defense called Jefferson a hog.
What can you say to Jefferson about that?
I have no idea, sir.
Folks, let a preacher visit Jefferson the way it ought to be. Think about his soul now, not his body.
Reverend Ambrose will visit Jefferson. This is something else. I'd appreciate an answer.
I'll consider it.
Appreciate it now.
What?
If it ain't too much a bother.
Well, it is. But all right. You thank the Foucheux family for this, not me. Now, you, the preacher, and Wiggins see the prisoner. In here. Both doors locked, him in shackles and leg chains. 1 hour weekdays, not before 3 and not after 5, and nobody gets upset. First sign of aggravation, any trouble at all. It's finished. Paul, take over.
Yes, sir. You wait here, Miss Emma.
Thank you, Lord.
Your legs hurt?
Yeah, but I got it done.
Not yet, you haven't. What about me?
You
never asked me if I want to do this.
I know what you'd say. No.
You talk to Jefferson. Why should I?
Think I haven't tried. He won't even look at me. My boy just looks at the wall, says nothing. You, the teacher, you talk to him.
Miss Emma, I do not. It's been a long time.
6 short years.
6 long years.
Went to college, got a degree.
I said it 1,000 times. Thank you.
But what do you mean?
Never mind.
No. But what do you mean?
I mean, I hate teaching. I hate the South. I hate everything about this place. Before I go crazy, I'm going to live somewhere else.
Not here?
No, ma'am.
Not with your own people here?
No, ma'am.
Or the children?
The children. They don't like me. I don't like them. What's called a school here is a pitiful waste of everybody's time. I try. I teach. And I get next to nothing taught to anybody.
Try harder.
No, thank you. As for Jefferson, none of this is going to help him. And I haven't said I'm doing any of it.
They're coming back.
Stand right there, prisoner. Miss Emma, Professor, I need you to stand up. Purse. Package. Basket. Pockets. Turn around. Arms out. No knives, no forks, no plates, no hat pins, no pocket knives, no ice picks, and no razors. 1 hour. Knock if you want out earlier.
Jefferson? How you feel, Jefferson? Get him a chair. Sit down, Jefferson. Jefferson, I bring Professor Wiggins. I bring you fried chicken, yams, and tea cakes. Ain't you gonna ask me to sit with you, Jefferson? And here's pants and your brown shirt, long johns, 2 pair of socks, all washed clean. Ain't you gonna speak to me, Jefferson? Give me the basket. You just want to talk to me? You want Professor Wiggins to go? Look what I brung you. You like my fried chicken, yams, and tea cakes?
Don't matter.
What?
I said don't matter.
It matters to me. You matter to me.
Chicken, yams, tea cakes don't matter.
Yeah, they do, Jefferson. Here. Nothing wrong with this. You always like my chicken. You want a yam? A tea cake?
You the one?
What?
Gonna jerk that switch?
That's Professor Wiggins, your teacher. What switch?
What fries a hog?
Oh, my boy.
I don't want you here.
Yes, you do. I want to help you.
Get her out of here.
Jefferson, say something.
Jefferson.
Both of you,
Oh, my
leave me
boy,
alone.
Jefferson.
Can't you leave me alone? All right, knock for the man.
All right, but we're not through. We'll be back with the Reverend Ambrose.
That didn't take long.
Can I leave the food and the clothes?
I suppose so.
If you don't want it, can you give it to the others in the jailhouse?
I suppose.
Well, we'll be back, Jefferson. We gonna make you feel better. Oh, Lord Jesus. Stand by me.
I have a few things to say before we begin classes. First, when you write a simple sentence, it doesn't slant up or down. It stays on a straight line. Second, we are wasting chalk. The school board gave me what they say is enough for the year. It is about gone. When it runs out, they're not giving us any more. Third, these hand-me-down textbooks from the white schools are fragile. You don't have to tear them apart. They come apart. So when they have pages gone or torn out of them, find someone whose book has that page. When some pages are stuck together with paste or chewing gum, don't tear the pages apart. Pull gently or let me do it. We can't get other books. And fourth, for some of you, it is ladybug time in class. You sit playing with bugs. You think that's why I'm here? So that you can play with bugs? Do you know what is going on in Bayonne right now? Do you know what is going to happen to someone just like you, who sat right where you are sitting now, only a few years ago? You all know who I'm talking about. Jefferson. They're going to kill him in Bayonne. They're going to sit him in a chair. They're going to tie him down with straps. They're going to connect wires to his head, to his wrists, to his legs, and they're going to shoot electricity into his body until he is dead. What does that have to do with you? It is exactly what I'm trying to stop right here, right now. I'm trying to make you responsible young men and young ladies who don't wind up where Jefferson is. But you refuse to study. You won't write a simple sentence. You'll be playing with bugs the day Jefferson... Does this make any sense to you? Does it? All right. Arithmetic. Let's go to work. Hey.
Hey,
Where you been?
shopping. Heard there was a sale at Edwin's.
Get anything?
No, sale was on radios, not clothes.
Well, drink up.
You all right?
Cheers.
Cheers. Hey, Helen and James say we could use their house in Baton Rouge. They can go to dinner and a movie while we're there.
You want to do that again?
No, but what else?
We can go to my place.
I can't do that. I can't be seen living with you.
Then go home, pack your clothes, get your children, and let's go tonight.
What?
Let's get out of here.
No.
People do it all the time.
They might, but we don't.
And why don't we?
Because there's other people involved. We have a commitment to them.
To do what? Teach children who don't want to learn?
The children I teach do want to learn.
Well, maybe yours in town. Mine in the country sure don't. You teach in a building. I teach in a rundown, rotting away shack, and I'm sick to death of it.
How much you had to drink?
A whole damn barrel of your commitment. Let's go.
I'll go all right, away from you.
Wait.
No, not when you act like this.
Vivian, I am dead here. Somewhere else in this country, we could be alive.
But that's what you say. Go, run away. I am still married. A separation is not a divorce.
The divorce is coming. I'll marry you the day it does. But I want to go now, and I want you and the children to come with me.
No, we have to be responsible for what we do.
And you think I'm not? Damn this!
Grant! What's happened to you?
I've been to the courthouse. That's what's happened. I've been to Miss Emma. That's what happened.
Miss Emma?
It's Jefferson. The public defender called him a hog in court, so he's acting like one. Miss Emma says I have to change that. I have to teach him to die like a man with, I don't know, strength, dignity, something. Well, who am I? God? I don't know how a man should live. How can I tell a man how he should die? What do I say to him?
I don't know, but something. Miss Emma's right. You have to do your best.
And why do I have to?
For us as well as for him. For Miss Emma. For everybody in town. And for me. You don't turn away. You let people depend on you.
You talk just like Miss Emma.
If I must.
What's wrong with just leaving? I went to California once. I can do it again.
Not with me.
You won't go.
Not that way. Run towards something all right, but not run away. Take me, Grant, not the road out of town.
I'll think about it. What you said. What are you doing this weekend?
Homework and housework.
Want to go to Baton Rouge? I'll pay your cousin Dora to sit for you.
Friday would be good.
I want to talk to you, Professor. Arms out, feet out. How are you and my prisoner getting along?
This will be my first time alone with him.
Where's his godmother?
Homesick, she says.
Well, is she or ain't she?
She says she's got a cold, but I think she just wants me and Jefferson together.
What's in the basket?
Same as before.
Picnics.
Yes, sir.
Get the basket. Just hold it there. The idea is, you being a professor, you're going to make a man out of him?
Something like that, sir.
A man for what?
His godmother asked me to talk to him. She didn't ask about what.
I'm asking you, what are you going to talk about?
I don't honestly know.
Are you sure about that, Wiggins?
Sir, it's her idea, not mine.
That was not the question.
What was, sir?
Make him a man for what?
To die with dignity, I suppose.
Some job.
Yes, sir.
But is it a good one? I mean, should it be done at all?
Hard to say.
I don't like it, Professor. Now, I never been to college, but I learned a thing or two about life in this job. I have to execute this boy, not torture him. Now, I would rather watch a dumb hog die in that chair than an upset, out-of-his-mind, aggravated boy fry in it. I don't think you'll make him understand anything. How do you like that, Professor?
I see your point.
Mm-hmm. Nobody's heard from Jefferson's mother or the father?
No, sir.
Long gone, God knows where, and never coming back, huh?
I suppose, sir.
I can't blame them. Can you?
I'm not blaming anybody for anything.
How about you, Professor? Man smart as you. Why ain't you gone too?
People paid my way to college so I would come back and teach the children, and that's what I'm doing, sir.
Mm-hmm. All your life? I said all your life?
Who knows?
I do. You people are all the same. You'll be long gone too. Now, from now on, Paul, you do the search, then you get the boy.
Yes, Sheriff.
Now, no aggravation, y'all. He gets upset, it's over.
Yes, sir. Jefferson. Jefferson, your Nanan couldn't make it today.
I see that.
She's got a bad cold. That's hard when you're as old as she is. But she made something for you to eat. She sent me to bring it to you. She hopes we can have a talk. You're looking out the window. See more than you can from your cell, I expect.
Part of a branch.
That all?
Yeah.
That's a sycamore out there. I can see blue between the branches. Can you see that from your cell?
Mm-hmm.
You hungry?
You brung some corn?
Corn.
What hogs eat?
Stop it, Jefferson. You are afraid and nobody can blame you. But come on. Some chicken in here. Biscuits and sweet potatoes. Look. Even some candy she made. Try it. Make your Nanan happy.
Hogs don't eat no candy.
You're not a hog, you're a man. Well, I can have a piece of chicken. I miss my lunch. Your Nanan sure can cook.
That's for humans.
You're human, Jefferson. Come on.
No, humans don't live in no stall. Slop and shit and an old hog. I'm no hog you fattening up to kill, no? You come on.
Saying things like that hurts your Nanan. You want me to tell her you said things like that?
Don't care what you tell her.
When she cares so much.
Well, I don't.
Don't what?
Care about nothing. Old hog don't care about nothing.
But she does and I do.
Y'all humans.
You're a man, Jefferson. Act like one.
Act like what?
Like what you are.
What I am? Sure. That's what I am. That's what they say I am, so that's what I'll be. Like a hog, they can drag me to that chair. I ain't walking.
All right, Jefferson. When I go back to your godmother who cut this chicken and rolled these biscuits and sugared these pralines for you, I'm going to tell her that you and I sat down like gentlemen and ate together. And I'll tell her how much you liked her food, especially the pralines.
Go on, do that.
Want to hurt me, Jefferson? Make me feel guilty because of what happened to you? Let's tell each other the truth. Do you want me to come back here? That white man out there, he doesn't want me back here, that's for sure. He says I will never make you understand anything. But your Nanan doesn't think so. She wants us to talk. Now what do you want? You want your Nanan to lose and the white man to win? Well, I brought you this anyhow. A comb for your hair. Use it when you see your Nanan, will you? All right, Jefferson. No more. But let's stay the full hour. I damn well don't want that white sheriff thinking he's right and we're wrong. We'll just look at that sycamore tree in the sky. How's that? Miss Emma, Reverend Ambrose.
Grant.
About time, Grant.
I'm glad to see you got over your cold.
I ain't never had no cold. I wanted you and Jefferson to talk by yourselves. How was he?
All right.
What you all talk about?
Different things. I think he'll use a comb I brought for him. I think he's okay.
What else? Whole hour, what else?
I can't remember everything.
God. Did you talk about God?
No, I didn't. I was with him about an hour, then I went back of town.
What for?
I got a girl I meet there.
Did you say a girl back of town?
Maybe that's where you spent all your time.
If you don't think I went in that courthouse jail, go in there and ask them.
Don't you get uppity with me?
I'm not getting uppity with you. I spent an hour with him. I had a drumstick and a biscuit, and he had, I can't remember just what. We talked. I went back of town to see my girl. Exactly that.
Grant.
Yes, sir.
Deep in you.
Yes, sir.
Deep, deep in you. What you think?
About what, Reverend?
You think he know the gravity?
Gravity?
That he's going to die?
He's not an idiot. Of course he knows he's going to
But
die.
don't talk to me like that. I mean the gravity of his soul.
I don't know anything about his soul, Reverend Ambrose.
But I do. I have to. I am a minister of God. I was not educated in a college. I only read one book, the Holy Bible, but I hear God's voice. It says, preach, baptize, visit the sick, comfort the suffering, and bury the dead. Now I have this boy, a living soul, in my care. I baptized him like I baptized you, both of you. Why didn't you talk to him about God?
We didn't get around to it.
Didn't get around to God?
No, sir.
If you talking to a man about to meet God, what else is more important?
That's where you come in, Reverend.
Miss Emma, why have you brought this man, this ungodly man, into this matter?
He's a teacher.
And I am not?
You want my place? Take it.
I ought to. Maybe he'd learn something.
Oh, my Lord. I wish you men understood each other better than you do, but you don't. So hush up and let's go.
Young man, I pray for you every night. The Lord is hearing my prayers. Here is his word. Put your faith in him, and he will bring you through.
And eat something for me.
Sure. Got any corn?
Corn.
For a hog.
Jefferson.
A hog, Jefferson? You ain't no hog, Jefferson.
Just throw it to me. I'll eat it.
Jefferson, don't.
I never throw nothing at you, Jefferson. Throw a bone to a dog, slop to a pig. You ain't no hog.
Ain't I? Feed the hog.
Stop that.
He'll eat for you what you want, ain't it?
Jefferson.
Go on, fatten him up.
Jefferson, behave.
Feed the hog so you can fry him in that chair.
Oh, Jefferson.
Oh, my, forgive me, my boy. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God, what have I done, my master?
Now then.
Oh, Jefferson, my boy, what have I done
Hush
to make
now.
my master hate me
Trust
so?
in God. God is only testing you both. God be with
Oh,
you.
damn this.
Jefferson.
They gonna fry me in that electric chair. I gotta listen to this.
That is no way to talk.
They ain't frying you.
That's the preacher, Jefferson.
I don't care. Get out. All y'all, leave me alone.
All right, y'all can be heard all over town. Now, this foolishness is over. Everybody out.
This is LA Theatre Works' production of A Lesson Before Dying by Romulus Linney, adapted from the novel by Ernest J. Gaines. Our story continues next time on LA Theatre Works.
This play is sponsored by the California Civil Liberties Public Education Program, a state-funded grant project of the California State Library.